He's gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here and just worry about this. Do you have there? Is it on? I'm gonna say something. Tell me if you hear it.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test.
It's gonna be a while. Yeah. Good? You can hear it? All right, you're live, so you're good.
Okay, yeah, I'll,
Whenever you want to start.
yeah, in about 5 minutes, I think.
Yep, so you'll be here. He'll be here.
Test. Okay.
Hey, man, can you see my chips? Can you see any chips over here? Bro. Huh? What? Alright, good looks. Oh, they're right here. I'm tripping. Hey, man, Duncan right now. Austin? Man, Duncan? Austin? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got him?
Keep his stats too, sir? Keep his stats too?
What's that?
Do you keep his stats too?
Oh, I just keep points and fouls.
Oh, okay.
So I try to be, well, points
That's
just
what
so
I
I
just
know.
keep points and fouls too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then fouls in case somebody gets in foul trouble.
Yeah.
That's really
So
all
I
I
can just check in with you and see if we got the same thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Feel free to let me know if you have a question.
Okay. Appreciate it.
And I might do the same with you, too.
Good.
But that sometimes, the referees will cross just the right spot. But it's nice to be
That's
up higher.
how it be sometimes. That's how I be having to ask Adam.
Yeah. Don't always have that luxury. Do you have starters for either team yet?
Nah, I don't know who the starters is. They just put them in the name of their numbers.
Is that what? That's the starters right there, though, isn't it?
It's probably not because Bib's starting. So I don't know.
That ref,
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Usually it's not. This is the order of the numbers how we got on here.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the starters is though.
The starters already marked.
It is? Okay, yeah, that is it. Yeah.
Those are the starters. That's
Yeah.
what breaks, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same with
got,
me.
one. Three,
5,
5, 23, 24.
Then you need to go for over here. You already already got it for the home.
I don't have it for Kuyper.
Okay. You need it still?
You know who's starting for Kuyper?
No, I still got it's still got it over here.
Oh,
It's 0, 2, 12, 13, and 23.
I'm locked. Oh, I'm chilling.
I know you guys have been fine. This is the one we got the most locked in for.
I just took a quick knock till now I'm locked in.
So,
Is that crazy? I've been locked in since day one. Is that crazy? I've been locked in since day one. I came out the womb because we were locked in. Locked in, yo. I don't know what they told me to work with. Coming out perfect. Oh my God. What did they do?
you know what the score of the women's game was?
The women's 75 to 42.
The 42?
Yeah, 75 to 42. Oh my God. Kuyper won. Hey. I want to see some crazy.
I'm just talking up to the start of the game, so.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome here inside the Booster Fitness Center on the campus of Kuyper College, where this evening the Kuyper College Cougars will play their very first NCAA Division II game of the year, and they will play it against their arch rival, the Crosstown Tigers of Grace Christian University. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy Smith, bringing you the action here courtside. You've got a good crowd here tonight, but we could squeeze a few more in if you want to come on over to the Booster Fitness Center on the campus of Kuyper College. Grace Christian University, of course, where Gary Bailey used to coach. Last year, of course, his first year at Kuyper. He was at what was then Grace Bible College and then eventually Grace Christian University for many years. Won 6 national titles at the NCAA Division II level. And he is here in his second season at the helm of the Tigers, at the helm rather of the Cougars, excuse me. And he is 1-2. They won their first game last year here at the Booster Fitness Center, and then they lost at Grace, and then the regional game, that regional contest was played at Grace, and they lost that game, thus ending their season. Grace went on to the national tournament, winning the region, but they did not advance very far into that national tournament. The Tigers come in tonight at 3-3. They won their opening game at IUSB, Indiana University South Bend, 66-59. Then they lost 3 straight. They were out at against St. Ambrose in Iowa, lost that game 66-48. And then they lost to Calumet College of St. Joe, also an NAIA Division II team, and a common opponent, the only common opponent these two teams have had so far, and that was a 90-74 loss. And then they lost at Spring Arbor, down in Spring Arbor, Michigan, by a score of 94-83. Since then, on the 8th and 9th of November, respectively, they beat Welch College 98-71, and they beat Boyce College 80-71. So as we said, they come in at 3-3. The Kuyper College Cougars struggled a bit early on. They really more on the defensive end than the offensive end. They lost their opening game at Holy Cross by a score of 77-72, and then they lost at Goshen 113-95 in a game where Goshen had 26 threes, which is the third highest number of three-point baskets scored in a single game by any NAI team ever. So it just was not their night that night. Then, of course, they were throttled pretty well by Calumet of St. Joseph here at home by a score of 85-53. They lost on the road at Michigan Dearborn in Dearborn, Michigan by a score of 74-67, a game they could easily have won if a couple things had gone their way, but unfortunately they did not make the plays when they needed to. But they got their first win of the season back on November the 12th, 7 days ago, 1 week ago tonight exactly, against the Siena Heights University Saints by a score of 86-80, their first win, and so they stand at 1-4. Again, that's an NAIA competition. Neither one of these teams, well, I shouldn't say that. They might, Grace, I think, has played one or two NCAA Division II teams. Let me just double check that. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong schedule there. Sorry about that. They have played. Well, both Welch College and Boyce College, whom they defeated, are NCAA teams. So Grace has a record of 2-0 in the NCAA Division II. And Kuyper, this is their first such game of the season. We're going to have the opening prayer, the national anthem, and then we'll come back and give you the starting lineups in just a minute. You're listening to Kuyper College Basketball.
Kuyper College at Blooster Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between our visitors from Grace Christian University and our home Kuyper College Cougars. Before we get started with tonight's action, if everyone can please rise and join me for a word of prayer, followed by the introduction of our starting lineups. Let's pray. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day. We thank you for the game of basketball and the opportunity that these guys have to honor and glorify you on the court tonight, Lord. We pray that they do that. We pray that there will be no injuries on the court and safe travels home for everyone here. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now we're going to meet today's starting lineups, beginning with our visitors from Grace Christian University.
And here are the starting lineups. First of all, for the road team, the Tigers of Grace Christian University. Number 1, a 6-foot senior guard out of Mount St. Mary's in Maryland High School, Bankis Omari. Number 3, Alan Briggs, a 6'3 freshman out of Michigan City, Indiana. He is the only freshman in the starting lineup. Number 5, a 6'3 junior out of Granville, Michigan. That's Braden Gable. Number 23, a 6'7 senior out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Muskegon Community College, and Fruitport High School. And that is number 23, Gavin Fisher. And number 44, a 6'2 senior out of Millington, Michigan, Millington High School. Number 44, Zach York. The starters for the Cougars, number 0, a 5'10 senior out of Grand Rapids Union High School, Daniel Bibbs. Number 2, Latrell Jennings, a 6'5 sophomore guard out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Number 12, a 6'3 freshman out of Fenton, Michigan. Number 12, Sam Dillard, who is the leading scorer for the team tonight, so far this year. Number 13, a 6'7 junior out of Ravenna High School and Muskegon Community College, Jacob May. And then number 23, a 6'2 sophomore out of Kentwood and Ottawa Hills High School, also Muskegon Community College. That is number 23, Damian Cochran. So a little different lineup, a little different roster for the Tigers this year. The Cougars in their purple, light-colored purple jerseys, kind of a cool look for them. And Grace in the black, predominantly black uniforms with the sort of Carolina blue trim. This was quite a rivalry last year, and as I said, Grace Christian won 2 of the 3 games, including the regional game, the elimination game of the regional, and we'll see how these two teams do tonight. Name you might hear a lot, and that's Sam Dillard. He is a 6'3 freshman out of Fenton, Michigan, and he is the leading scorer for Kuyper at just over 14 points a game. Kuyper with the tip. And a skip across now to Bibbs. He's got it in the right wing. Looks to put it up. Instead, he gets it to May. And a Bucket is up and good by number 2, Latrell Jennings. Good pass inside, found the open man. So May and Dillard both starting for the Cougars. Pass on the left wing. This is number 3, and a nice little by Briggs, puts it up and in off glass. Backed his man down, and we're tied at 2. 19-17 to go. Now pull up 2 is good. Nothing but net by Damian Cochran. That's the guy that, if you remember last year, he came off the bench, had some incredible games last year. He just would heat up. He was like Kuyper's version of Vinnie Johnson, just the microwave, heated up. I know he came off the bench one time last year, had 18 points. We got a travel violation that's going to be called on Gavin Fisher as he put that ball to the floor after he'd taken a step and a half. He'd pull up his pivot foot, and that you cannot do. Still 4-2 Kuyper, 18:51 to go. And this is Bibbs now with it. Pass to May at the right elbow. Bibbs, nice pass inside. Oh, he put up too hard. That was Jacob May. He had a wide open layup, but he just put it up a little too strong. Corner, 3-point jump shot is good. Nothing but net by number 0, Jalen Shepard. The pass is knocked away out of bounds. Actually, that basket was not by Shepard. I'll get that right score to you in just a moment. Jake May in the paint. Pass to Bibbs. He loses the handle, gets it blocked, and it's pulled away there by Alan Briggs. Here come the Tigers with a 1-point lead, 5-4, following the 3 in the corner. This is Gable, kicks it back out. Right side now, a pull-up 3 is no good, and the rebound comes out to Bibbs. A little bit too much. Driving layup is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by the Tigers. This is Spankies Omari, pass underneath, stripped away into the hands of Dillard. And a couple of turnovers on what looked to be easy shots there, but neither one going down. This is Bibbs now with it. Tips at the corner. Pull up 3 by Dillard. That's no good. Rebound grabbed in there by Grace. Here comes Gable the other way with it. Makes a move. Little reverse layup is no good. Tipped up by May. And he gets his own rebound. That gets it stripped away, but into the hands of Dillard. Still 5-4 Tigers. 17:03 to go here in the first half. This is Jennings. And dribbling the ball out of bounds is Damian Cock. Look at one off his foot, I believe. Still 5-4 Grace. Both teams have had ample opportunities to add to their point totals in this opening 4 minutes, but they have not done so as much as they could. This is York. Now a pull-up 3, and that is good. Gavin Fisher with a 3. That's the first 3 of the game for either team, and it's 8. I beg your pardon, that's the second 3. This is Dillard. Gets it inside, tries to get inside to May. It's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Cougars. Who had that 3 for Kuyper? Omari. Okay, 1. Okay. Dillard in the corner. Now he gets it back out to Bibbs. Jennings, top of the key. Takes his man off the dribble. 3 on the shot clock. Gets it to May inside. A little floating jumper is good. At the shot clock buzzer, that dropped through. And it's 8-6 Tigers. Floater off glass, no good. Rebound to May. This is Cochran now with it. Gets it out to Jennings. Out of Bibbs. To the elbow. Now a driving bucket off glass is good. Nice give and go. They've tried that play 3 times. That one was to perfection. We are tied at 8 with 15:41 to go. here in the first half. What do we got? We got a technical foul is going to be called, I believe, on one of the Grace. Okay, that technical was on number 3, Alan Briggs, and that counts as a personal foul. So that is one foul. Now they're going to clear the lane out. We'll see who takes the free throw here. Not exactly sure what happened, but no, he's not going to shoot free throws apparently. I'm not sure why that is. And the fact is Grayson has the ball out of bounds. Did they give that? Well, I got to figure this one out here. Hang in there. We got a holding foul. It's going to be called on number 22, Jeremiah Jaliffy. Who got the technical? Was that 3 for Grace?
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, 3.
Okay. Then why didn't, I just wonder why we didn't shoot any free throws. Skip past top of the key, pull up long 3. That is an air ball, goes out of bounds. That was Braden Gable. We are still tied at 8. And here comes Daniel Bibbs. Good defense. This is Jaliffy, or Brown rather. Now this is Bibbs. Lobs it inside, batted away, and here come the Tigers with it. This is Omari in the corner. Back to Omari on the left wing. Skips to the right corner. That's Gable. Now York with it on the right side. Gable, top of the key, nearly stripped away there by Omari. 7 on the shot clock. Omari pulls up a long 3. That is off the iron, no. And the rebound comes down to Brown. This is Bibbs. Grace now shooting, or excuse me, Kuyper shooting for the lead here if they can get a bucket. Long 3, no good. Rebound by May, no. He missed the putback. A little bit of an awkward angle, and he gets a foul on the rebound, I believe. That is on Jacob May. That's his first. So the only foul called on the Tigers is the technical on Alan Briggs, but the 2 personal fouls for Kuyper is one by Jacob May and one by Jeremiah Jaliffy. Still tied at 8 here, 14-16 to go. Been about a minute and a half. Now the floater is up and good. That was by Zach York. And say we went about a minute and a half with no points being scored, which is kind of surprising given the offensive prowess of these two teams. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul on the drive. Going to be called on York, I believe. That is on number 44, Zach York. That's his first personal. And Kuyper looking to inbound it. They get it inside. Jaliffy pulls up from the long 2. No, rebound is grabbed in there by Bibbs between 2 taller players, and he was fouled on the rebound. That is that's going to be on Zach York as well. That's going to be two fouls on Zach York within about 15 seconds or less. And he's pleading his case with the official, but free throw up and good. That's Daniel Bibbs with the free throw. One more free throw coming up. This will tie the game at 10 if he can knock it down. It is up and it is no good. You could tell as soon as that left his hand that was a little strong. 10-9 Tigers. Here they come with a basketball. This is Gable. Takes the 3. He's covered up pretty well. Nearly turns it over in the midcourt. He's got it come to the hands of Christian King, who is a sophomore out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Now Gable picks up his dribble. Nearly gets it poked away on the pass. Now a long pull-up 3, and that is no good. The rebound comes down to Grace. We've got a foul on the floor. That is going to be on number 33, Austin Stone. 13:23 to go here in the first half. It is 10-9 Grace. And the Tigers inbound it. Fisher dribbles left side, leaves it in the corner. Pass base underneath. Now a pull-up three is no good off the iron. The rebound comes down to Herman Brown. Brown with it on the right side. Now Jaliffe, reverse layup off glass, no. Trying to get his own rebound, no, but the rebound comes to the hands of Jeremiah Jaliffe, and he goes up, but he's fouled. Both of these teams, I think, right now are just a little tight offensively. That foul was on Christian King, I believe. A couple free throws coming up here for Jaliffe. First one is up, and it's no good off the back of the iron. Jeremiah Jaliffe, a 6'7 junior out of Macomb, South Lake High School, and also a transfer from Siena Heights University. One more free throw. This would tie the game at 10 if he can knock this one down. It is up, and this one's good. 10-10. We are tied with 12:58 to go in the first half. Right corner. Now the ball stripped away. Nice strip away. That was Elijah Searcy. He puts up a 20-footer. That's no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Omari. Pass the length of the floor. Easily stolen right into the hands of Brown. Now we're going to get a reach in. The foul is going to be called. That is going to be, I believe, on Omari. Let's see. That is on number 1. That is Yankees Omari. That's his first. We have 5 fouls on Grace and 3 fouls on Kuyper. So Kuyper could find themselves in the bonus here fairly soon. We got a carry on the dribble. So the turnover. Again, neither team just finding an offensive rhythm right now. Number 24, Isaac DeVisser into the game. He's a 6'5 freshman out of Gull Lake High School. And Braden Gable comes to the bench. Fisher brings the ball across the timeline. Guarded there by Brown. Pass on the right wing. Really a throwaway. Now a long catch and shoot three. That rattles out. No. That was number 10, Aiden Burns, who's come into the game. Now this is Jaliffe. Now we're going to get a foul underneath. That's going to be on number 4. That's Christian King. That should be 2 on Christian King. Tied at 10, 12:05 to go here in regulation. Pass inbounds to Austin Stone. Now the left corner rather. This is the pass outside. Nicely recovered at midcourt. That was Dillard who had underneath. He got trapped. Now a pull up for 3. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Omari. Drive to the basket. No. Nice block inside there. Now a pull up 3, and that is good. Number 23, Gavin Fisher, his second 3 of the game, and a full timeout, Grace. Latrell Jennings is checking into the game. And Coach Bailey chatting with one of the officials with a question that he has about something, I'm sure. And so the three-pointer gives Grace their largest lead of the game, which is only 3, 13-10. I want to remind you that the Cougars are going on the road here later in the week. They will have a Friday night game against Faith Baptist Bible College of Ankeny, Iowa. And then on Saturday, that's an evening game. And then on Saturday at noon, they will also be at Faith Baptist in Ankeny. They'll take on Manhattan Christian College, which I'm guessing is probably out of Kansas. I don't know that for sure. But again, so you've got couple days off, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they're back at it on Friday and Saturday. And those are both NCAA games. This is Dillard. He leaves it back out to Elijah Searcy. 19 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Now Jalifi pulls up from 15, rattles out, no. That looked good all the way until it just popped out. Christian King, top of the key now to Gavin Fisher. Side, this is number 10, Aiden Burns, who just came into the game before that timeout. Left side, Christian King. Isaac DeVisser. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The floating right-hander is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Brown. The pass inside. Oh, gets stripped away. He stripped, lost his footing, and lost the ball. Here come the Tigers with it now. Omari. Skip pass across to Fisher. Gets to the corner now, a spot up three, line drive, no. Rebound is knocked up in the air into the hands of the Tigers. Now a long pull-up three, that is no, oh, that is good. That hit the rim, jumped up and dropped through. So Gavin Fisher with 3 threes, including the last 2, that have given the largest lead to the Tigers, and now a drive to the bucket. That was number 2, Latrell Jennings, and he'll have a couple free throws. That foul was on number 24, Isaac DeVisser. And a couple free throws for Latrell Jennings. 6'5" sophomore out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Free throw is up, free throw is no good. Left it short. So it remains 16-10 for now. Number 22, Graydon Hutchinson, checking into the game. He's a 5'11" freshman, point guard out of Grove City, Ohio. Actually, he's probably a sophomore now. And the free throw is good. So Jennings splits the pair, and it's 16-11, King James score. The Tigers still with a 5-point lead, and they are on offense. That's right side. Dribble in the paint, that's Omari. Matching up with Elijah Searcy. Now this is Hutchinson. A long pull-up three. That's an air ball short. Grabbed in there by Dillard. Now a little floater off glass. No. A little running floater. Just did not go down. This is Omari. 5-point Grace lead. Dumps it inside, but right into the hands. That was a great play there by number 10, Aiden Burns. Right into the hands of number 22, Jalifi. And he got it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and it stays with the Tigers. 9:31 to go. 16-11. This is Fisher on the right side. Kawhi Humphreys there, pull-up shot. No, it's way short, and that's going to be the Cougars basketball. Number 11, Nick York, checking in for Cougars. So he is the brother of Zach York, who plays for the Tigers. The Cross Cup on the line tonight, the Grace and Kuyper version of the Paul Bunyan Trophy here. May leaves it. Spin move inside. What do we got? We got a foul. It's going to be called on a reach-in. Number 22. That's going to be Graydon Hutchinson. That's 8 fouls, actually. Let's be a 1-on-1 for Daniel Bibbs. He has 3 points tonight, a bucket and a free throw. A chance to add a couple more points to the score. Free throw is up, free throw no good. And we're going to get a foul over the back is Jeremiah Jalifi. That's 2 personals on Jalifi. He's the first Cougar with 2 fouls. Christian King and Zach York for the Tigers, each with 2 personals. 9 minutes to go, 16-11 is still our score. A low-scoring game so far. Now a high lob inside, and It is somehow held on to. I don't know how in the world he didn't lose that ball out of bounds. Now a spot up 3, that's no good. Rebound is off the Tigers out of bounds. And it's going to be Kuyper's basketball. 16-11. Chance to get it within one possession here if they can score. Bibbs leaves it to May. May leaves it for York. And they pass around the right elbow to Jaliffe. He lobs it inside. Strong move up off glass and good. Jake May with the second bucket of the game. He has 4 points. Now the pass on the block is to Humphreys. Bounce pass inside. And it's stripped away. And who's got it? Looks like Bibbs got it and threw it off one of the Tigers. And it's going to be Kuyper's ball. York inbounds it to Bibbs. Here we go. Kuyper can get within 1 or tie it with a 3 here. May on the left wing. Top of the key to Bibbs. Now on the right elbow. The pass to Bibbs from the corner. He goes baseline with it, skips it back to this corner to Dillard. He pulls up from 15, and that's good. Dillard thought about taking the 3, and he might have had it blocked. Said he pulled it down and drove inside and let it go from about 15. Nothing but net. 16-15 with 7:40 to go here in the first half. This is Humphreys. Now right side. Good defense there by Jaliffe. What do we got? Now we got a foul on the shot. Oh, that was a desperation shot to avoid the shot clock violation. And the foul is called on Jeremiah Jaliffe, and that is 3 for him, I have. Is that correct? I got to check that, but that's what I have for him. That is 3 fouls on Jeremiah Jaliffe. That is a significant development right now. A couple free throws coming up for Aiden Burns. First one is up and good. Boy, I tell you, Grace, they make their free throws, man. They really do. And Jaliffe goes to the bench now as Herman Brown comes in to take his place. One more free throw for Aiden Burns. It is up, and this one's good as well. 18-15. 7:22 to go here in the first half. Now this is May off, too strong off the glass, and it comes down to Humphreys. Grace, the floater off glass is good. Spin move off the dribble. That was Graydon Hutchinson. That is his first bucket. And all of a sudden it's 15-20 Tigers. 6:58 to go. We're going to get a pushing foul. It's going to be called on number 5, Braden Gable. It's 9 fouls, so this will be a 1-and-1 for Herman Brown. Kuyper has struggled from the line. They're 3 for 6. 50%. First free throw is up, and it is good. It rattled around a bit, but it went in. One more free throw coming for Herman Brown. (20-16) for the moment. Second free throw up and good. 20-17. As Herman Brown gets his first 2 points of the ball game. 6:55 to go in the first half. And the Tigers with the ball in a 3-point lead. Hutchinson, bounce pass right side to Fisher. Fisher skips it, gets it inside. Now a pull-up 3, and that is no good. The rebound grabbed by May. Okay, that paint is no place for cowards right now, I tell you what. Both teams playing very hard, aggressive defense. Now a little running floater in the lane. Number 12, Sam Dillard, is good. So he's heating up a little bit. He's got 4 points. 6:20 to go. 20-19. The Tigers lead it. Fisher with it. Now a long 3, and that is good by number 2, Keontae Richards. That's a big bucket right there. Makes a 1-point lead a 4-point lead. Bibbs inside, skips it out to the right side in the corner. Back to Dillard. A two-pointer is good. Sam Dillard with 6 points on the game. He is the leading scorer for the Cougars. And he's had those all in the last about 3 minutes. Top of the key, right side. Now this is Humphreys. Now back to the right side to Richards. Now in the corner, a pull-up three. No good. Rebound is grabbed by Brown. A 2-point game. Kuyper can tie it or take the lead here with a three. Dillard up, reverse underneath off glass and good. What a play by Dillard, and he has really heated up in the last 3 or 4 minutes. We are tied at 23. 5 minutes to go in regulation. First half of regulation, rather. Humphreys a pull-up too, and that's good. Quay Humphreys with his first bucket of the game. He's a 6'8 senior out of Flint, Michigan at Swartz Creek. This is York. Now May with it, pulls up for 15, and that's good. Ties the game again. Jacob May with his third bucket. He's got 6. And 25-25, we are tied. Humphreys pulls up for 3, and that is good. Wow, they have no ending of the number of weapons here. And that is the first 3 for Quay Humphreys. Bibbs skips it out to May. He takes a long 2. That's off the iron, no. And the rebound to the Tigers. Gable, top of the key to Hutchinson. Fisher now with it. Now a pull-up 2 is good by Keontae Richards. That's 5 points for him now. He scored the last 5. Now this is Bibbs inside. Oh, puts it off. Nope, he passes it out. Brown takes the 3, sets up with a 3, and drops it down. Herman Brown with his first field goal, and it's a 3, and it's a 2-point ball game. 3:18 to go. And the Cougars trail by 2, and they're on defense. Humphreys into the paint, skips it out. A long pull-up 3. That's no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be Kuyper's ball. Elijah Searcy checking into the game, as is also Zach York, who went out with those 2 personals early in the first half. We have a timeout here. I want to remind you that this weekend, the 22nd of November, Friday night at 7 o'clock, the Cougars will be at Faith Baptist Bible College in Ankeny, Iowa. Now, the schedule says 7. I'm not sure if that means 7 Iowa time or 7 Michigan time. Typically, they put these schedules together. They put the time as the time for the locale of the home team, and that's Kuyper. That's our schedule online. So I'm assuming 7 o'clock, but you might want to check that out just to make sure. And then on Saturday at 12:30 in the afternoon, they will take on Manhattan Christian College in Ankeny, Iowa as well. So a couple of weekend games, a couple of NCAA games. And with 2:57 to go, it is 30-28 in favor of the visitors from Wyoming, Michigan, the Tigers of Grace Christian University. So the Cougars will inbound it here as York gets it into Bibbs. And Kuyper can tie it or take the lead with a 3. I don't think they've ever had the lead yet today. Nice reach over. We're going to get a foul. It's going to be called on number 23, Gavin Fisher. That's his first foul. That was a close one. That almost could have gone either way, I think. But Jacob May will be at the free throw line for a pair of free throws. He's got 6 points on the night, and he can make these 2 free throws, and that would give the Cougars, and that one's way short. That just missed hitting the front of the rim. I could tell as soon as it left his hand that was not going to be good. So he's got the first one missed. He can still get it within 1 point here. This free throw is up, and that's perfect. 30-29. 2:40 to go here in the first half. Humphreys on the left wing. Bounce pass to York. Now left side. This is Fisher. Now to Humphreys. Dribbling into paint. And it's stolen. And a pass is left up ahead for Bibbs, and he gets it stripped away, but they're going to call a foul on the drive to the bucket. That was an excellent hustle play by number 22, Graydon Hutchinson. He knew that if he didn't foul him, he was going to have an easy bucket, and he fouled him. It was a clean foul, don't misunderstand, but he fouled him in such a manner that there was no way he was going to make that layup. And that's smart. That's smart. That's good high basketball IQ right there. Bibbs, the first one is good. We are tied at 30, and Kuyper can take what I believe to be their first lead here. It's been tied a few times, but this will be the first lead for the Cougars. Up and good. 5 points for Danielle Bibbs, including 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. 2:14 to go, 31-30, the home team. This is Fisher. Now he gets it across to Shepard. Shepard will float her off glass, and that's good. Jalen Shepard, a freshman out of Savannah, Georgia. Bibbs on the right wing. Gets it to May. He leaves it for Brown. Brown fakes the 3. Looks to get it inside, right wing. Good double team defense. Now the pass inside to Brown. He lays it up and in. What a great move. Just catch and shoot all in one motion. That's the only choice that he had. 1:30 to go. Kuyper up 33-32. Now we're going to get a foul, and the layup is good. That foul is on number 10. That is Herman Brown. That is his first personal. And the bucket was good by number 2, Keontae Richards. And he can make it a 2-point lead for the Tigers if he can knock this one down. Keontae Richards, the junior out of Muskegon, played for Mona Shores High School. Free throw up and good. So the old-fashioned three-point play means the Kuyper lead was short-lived. They're now trailing by 2, 35-33 in favor of the Tigers. Bounce pass. Now the skip pass across. Now to May on the right elbow. He skips it all the way across. Nice pass inside. No, it won't go, but it's tipped out right to Bibbs, and he gets it stuffed, and it's taken away, but now it's recovered by May. That was Jennings. Smart play by Jennings. He looked like he had an opportunity to just chuck up a 3, but he said, you know what, let's slow it down. Let's reset the offense. Give ourselves a better chance to score here. May, spin move inside. Floater, no. Tries to get his own rebound. Does not, but it goes out of bounds off one of the Tigers players. 46 seconds to go. It is 35-33 in favor of the Tigers. What do we got? We got a whistle. We got a foul. Is that number 0? Okay. That was the first foul on Jalen Shepard. And that will be 2 free throws. So that's kind of a big mistake there in the moment. Danielle Bibbs, a couple free throws. First one is up and it rattles out no. But one more free throw coming up. May now coming to the bench. It's going to be Bibbs, Jennings, Dillard, Brown, and Elijah Searcy. Second free throw is up, and that's good. 35-34. The Tigers by 1. 45 seconds to go in the half. Kuyper would like to get a stop here and then a chance to take the last shot of the half. Skip to the corner, pull up three. That's an air ball, but grabbed in there by York, but thrown out of bounds. Actually off the hands of Bankies Omari. A little bit too much to handle. Now you got 32 seconds left in the half, so they can't quite get the last shot, I suppose, unless they take it with a little over 2 seconds to go. Here we go. 35-34. Kuyper with the ball, but they trail by 1, and they can go into the locker room with a lead here if they make a bucket at the end of the 30 seconds. 20 seconds to go in the game. About 2 seconds differential, shot clock to game clock. Bibbs still with it. Skips it right side. Back to Brown, a pull-up three. That's short, and the rebound comes down. Grabbed in there by Dillard, who puts it up at the buzzer. No, it won't go, and that's going to be the end of the half. Oh, my. Looked like Grace might have had a chance to come the other way and maybe get a bucket, but then Kuyper got it. But the jump shot by Dillard was just a little bit off. So the score at the half is 35-34. Grace Christian leading it. We'll check up some totals, then come back to you about 10 minutes. Don't go away. You're listening to Kuyper College Cougar basketball. We'll be resuming second half of play, or beginning the second half of play here in just about 7 minutes. Just a quick update on scoring as we have it here for you. As we said, the Cougars trailing by 1 point here at halftime, 35-34. The scoring is as follows. For the Tigers of Grace Christian University, Jalen Shepard with 2, Alan Briggs with 2, Aiden Burns with 2, and Graydon Hutchinson with 2, and Zach York with 2. He had some foul trouble. He picked up a couple of fouls early in the half with about 10 or 12 seconds. Then 3 points for Bankies Omari, 5 points for Quai Humphreys, 8 points for Keontae Richards, and 9 points for Gavin Fisher, including 3 threes. He is arguably the offensive most valuable player of the first half right now. Anyway, 35 points for the visitors from Wyoming, Michigan. For the Cougars of Kuyper College, scoring a little more balance, 1 point for Jeremiah Jalifi, 2 points for Damian Cochran, 3 points for Latrell Jennings, 6 points for Daniel Bibbs, and 7 points each for Jacob May and Herman Brown, and 8 points for Sam Dillard, who really heated up in that last 6 or 7 minutes and was able to make some key shots. He had a shot there at the buzzer that would have given the Cougars a 1 point lead at the break, but that did not go down, unfortunately. So that's 34 total for the Cougars. 35-34 is your total, your score at halftime. And about 5 minutes from now, we'll be ready to resume. As we said, we don't want you to forget that this weekend, November 22nd and 23rd, the Cougars will be in Ankeny, Iowa. They will take on the homestanding Faith Baptist Bible College team on Friday night at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday afternoon at 12:30, they will take on Manhattan Christian College, also at the same venue there at Faith Baptist Bible College in Ankeny. So tune in, check it out, and follow the guys. And again, we're about 5 minutes away from resumption of play. Don't go away. You're listening to Kuyper College basketball.
How many coaches would say, hey, I'm not going to put kill my best player doing the Final Four? That is but that's like, sometimes it's usually a negative, and sometimes it's a positive thing. You could have been saying, like, hey, you got to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, he wasn't even using it in a super negative. It's more so just like, he's trying to put emphasis on it. Yeah. It's just like, I'm not going to ever put up with it. It's a bad look for the school. It's like, mind. I see it. Yeah. Jaden, you flip that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And we are just about ready to begin here. The Tigers will have the ball on the possession arrow to begin the half. They will be going in the second half, as it has been by rule for a long time, that you go toward your own bench in the second half. So the Tigers will inbound it. Same starters for Kuyper, except that Latrell Jennings is, well, Herman Brown is actually in there now. So here we go. Starting ready to go. On the right side is Omari. Bounce pass to, nice block out of bounds. Saved, is it? No. Oh, yeah, it is now. It went off. Nope, it went off of one of the Cougars. Now we're going to get, okay, we got to reset the shot clock to 14. Okay, 19:41 to go, and the Tigers will have 14 seconds to shoot here. Top the key to Gable. Now this is Fisher. The floater inside is up and good by Zach York. That's only his second bucket of the game. Remember, he missed a lot of the first half with foul trouble. And it's 37-34, Tigers by 3. Now the pass inside, stripped away. Oh, and almost saved by Dillard, but he touched it, tried to grab it, but it went off his hands out of bounds. So a tough break there. And the Tigers will have the ball with a 3-point lead. They can add to this. They've led by as many as 5 here in this game, and they can tie that or exceed it with a 3. Driving layup is good by number 5, Braden Gable. That is his first bucket of the game, but he's had a very active first half. This is Bibbs. Tries to dump it inside, gets it to May. Skips to the right side. This is Brown. And the right side now up. Oh, this is, that's Jennings. In the block to May. Back out. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called, I believe, that's on number 23. 23, that is on Gavin Fisher. That's 2 personals on Gavin Fisher. So Christian King, Graydon Hutchinson, Gavin Fisher, and Zach York, all with 2 personals. No one with 3 yet for either team other than Jeremiah Jalifi. Again, my totals are unofficial, but here we go. Again, bounce to get it to May. He gets it out to Brown. He pulls up for 3. That's no good. It rims out. Rebound is pulled down by Omari. And here come the Tigers. Add to this 5-point lead. A pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound is saved. Yep, it is. But here comes Bibbs the other way with it. He goes up. No, but he's the return shot, or the rebound rather, is put up by number 12, Sam Dillard. That's 10 points for Dillard. He is the first player for either team in double figures. 39. That was quite a helter-skelter situation there. Pass on the right side now. That's Fisher. A long 3. That's a 3, and that is good. That is the 4th 3 of the game by Gavin Fisher, and it's a 6-point lead. That's the largest lead of the game for Grace Christian. Now to May inside. He puts up a little floating right-hander. No. Well, contact there, but no foul called. Here comes York with it. Left side now in the right corner. This is Omari. Top of the key, spot up three, and that is short. That's an air ball. And they're going to say it was tipped. The Grace bench was arguing that missed shot was slightly touched on the way down. And I think they were right, and the officials got together. Well, they kind of conferred briefly, and they said, yes, that's true. So 15 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be the Tigers' bat ball. They can add to this lead here. Long pull-up three. That is in and out. No. Rebound pulled down by Brown. That was a big miss right there. That would have been a 9-point lead for the Tigers. They'll dump inside. What do we got? We got, well, they're going to say it's off the Cougars. It's going to be Grace Christian's basketball. 17-13 to go. It is 42-36 in favor of the Tigers. And the Tigers now with the basketball. They can once again add to this lead here, 42-36. York picks it up, spot up three, and that is no good. Rattles out, and the rebound deflected over to May. Here come the Cougars. This is Dillard with it. Ooh, he might have got away with a carry there. Now Jalifi picks up his dribble, gets it back to Dillard. This is Bibbs. Boy, great interior defense right here by the Tigers. Dillard picks up his dribble. Now a spot up three is no good. Rebound grab by May, and the new life for the Cougars. A long two by Jalifi is no good. And what do we got? We got a foul. It's going to be on May, I believe. Nope, they're going to call that foul on Bankies Omari. So, break there for the Cougars. They will inbound it. Now the pass to Jalifi with the right elbow. He dribbles it out, and they reset the offense. Dillard dumps it inside to May. Goes up, gets it knocked out of his hands, and it's stolen away there by number 22. That is Graydon Hutchinson. 42-36. Omari, skip pass across to York. Now left side to DeVisser. Long pull-up three, and that is good. Nothing but net for Bankies Omari, and that is the largest lead of the game now for the Tigers. And a driving layup is no good, and here come the Tigers. 45-36, a 9-point lead for the Tigers, and they can add to it here. A pull-up two, that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Dillard. Crossover dribble. Right side, now this is Bibbs. He gets it back out to Brown. Now a lob inside to Jalifi, and he gets it knocked out of his hands by number 44, Zach York. And a timeout, Kuyper. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. 15-17, Martin Luther Reformation time. And the lead right now is 36-45, a 9-point lead for the Grace Christian University Tigers. We mentioned it before, just Friday night, 7 o'clock. The guys will be in Ankeny, Iowa at Faith Baptist Bible College, where they will take on the home-standing Faith Baptist Bible College team. And then Manhattan Christian College, they have a game against them on the Saturday afternoon in Ankeny. So a couple big games. These are both NCAA Division II opponents. So these are important games, and they, especially if they aren't able to pull this one out tonight, they want to win those two to improve their record, but also have some wins against NCAA competition. Austin Stone now is coming to the ball game. Now it's pass stolen away on the exchange. This is Zach York. Pass inside off glass is good. Graydon Hutchinson with two, and it's an 11-point Grace lead. Crucial point of the game right here. What's that? Oh. Yeah, maybe it was. It's Brown inside now to a nice reverse layup by Austin Stone. That's his first bucket of the game. 47-38, still a 9-point lead for the Tigers. Good move and blocked on the reverse layup, and here come the Cougars with it. This is Dillard. Bibbs, a pull-up three. No, that's off the iron. You can see it. But Stone with a rebound. He goes up, gets it blocked, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to be called on Kuyper. That is on 33. That is on Austin Stone. That's his second personal foul. 47-38. 14:23 remaining in regulation. This is Fisher. He's at left side. Spot up three by York, and that is no good. The rebound easily comes down to Dillard in the open floor on the weak side. Dillard leaves it for Brown. Now to Stone. Now to Dillard from the corner, a three ball, and that's good. Sam Dillard with his first three. He's got 13. We got a whistle and a foul. What do we got here? The foul is on number 0. That is going to be on Daniel Bibbs, I believe. Yep. 47-41, a 6-point lead for the Tigers. Pass out to Fisher. Inside, now kick to the corner, a pull-up three. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Bibbs. He's going to go hard at the bucket, puts it off glass, and good. What a nice job changing directions in midair. And it is now a 4-point lead for Grace. Drive inside. What do we got? We got a blocking foul. It's going to be called. Underneath, that is going to be on Bibbs. So not a shooting foul, but on the pass. That's 2 fouls on Daniel Bibbs. 47-43. The Tigers lead it with 13:29 to go. Well, I tell you, Grace had a little hot streak there, and they got the lead up to 11. It's now down to 4. And you feel with Kuyper, if they could do the same thing, get a little 6-0 or 8-0 run, would change the complexion of this game significantly. This game's far from over. Obviously, 4-point lead, 13:29 to go. You would generically say that, but the fact is, the way this game has been unfolding, it's going to be whoever I think has the hot hand in the next 5 minutes could very well decide the outcome of this game. Here we go. York looking to get it in bounds. Gets on the left side now. This is Fisher with it. Got it there by Jaliffe. Now skip pass out to Omari. Now to Alan Briggs, who's into the game, and then he gets it swiped away, leaves it short, but a foul is going to be called on the drive to the bucket. Let's see who that's on. Might be on Stone. Let's see, it is Austin Stone. That is 3 fouls on Austin Stone. So Jeremiah Jaliffe with 3 fouls and Austin Stone with 3 fouls. It's a shooting foul, so it's going to send Alan Briggs to the line for a pair. The lefty puts it up, and it's good. Alan Briggs is from Michigan City, Indiana. He's a 6'3" freshman. We mentioned in the pregame, free throw up and good. In the pregame, with the coaches, that 10 players that were on the roster for Grace Christian last year are not on the roster this year. Now, some of those are seniors, but I tell you, they don't, it's a cliche. Pull up by Brown. It's good off glass for 3. The old adage, this team does not rebuild, they reload. Certainly can be said of Grace. This Grace team is as good as the one that I saw last year. Now a pull-up 3, that's no good. Rebound is grabbed in there by Dillard. Here comes Dillard with the ball. He leaves it for Bibbs. A 3-point lead. A 3-pointer could, jump shot is up and good. Little jump hook is good for Austin Stone, and it's a 1-point game, 48-49. Kuyper trails by 1. This is Briggs. Right side now to York. He's had a couple threes of late, but he's not made one. He's kind of due for one. Now the pass is deflected. The shot is deflected. Goes out of bounds off one of the Tigers. And believe it or not, after trailing by 11 points with about 3 minutes ago of playing time, they have a chance now to take a lead. A 1-point lead with a bucket. They've had a 1-point lead. That was 31-30. And they have not led at all other than that, but they can take the lead here. And with a 3, they'd have a 2-point lead. This is Brown, who wants to go at the bucket. A little jump hook. No. Rebound pulled down by York. Now, what a strip away. What a nice strip away. That was Omari, who had a wide open layup. And good job of stripping the ball away by Daniel Bibbs. See, Daniel Bibbs is an offensive spark plug, but he's a good defender as well. This is York with the inbounds pass between the circles. Leaves it left side. This is Briggs. Pulls up from short distance 2. No, and the rebound pulled down by Bibbs. He wants to run the floor. He's going to go up, off glass, and around and in. Boy, that shot should have been blocked, but what a great move by Bibbs. And now a 1-point lead for Kuyper. 50-49 with 11:24 to go. Pull up 3, and that is good. Omari with a 3. That's his. He's only got 9 points on the game, but they're all in threes. 52-50. Grace Christian by 2. Brown outside. Now ball swatted away. Easy steal there. Now here come the Tigers. This is Fisher in the corner. This is Briggs. What do we got? We got a violation. Stepping on the end line is Briggs. And May coming into the game to replace Austin Stone, who played very well. He did pick up his 3rd personal, but he had a couple of big buckets that were part of that charge back from the 11-point deficit. Kuyper now with a 2-point lead. Excuse me, they trail by 2 points, but they have the basketball. Bibbs, top of the key. Right side now to Dillard. Top of the key again. Trying to find man inside. They get it inside to May. He goes up, lays it in. And that was May on that one. And we are tied. Yes. Drive to the bucket. Yes, and 1. That is fouls on number 13. That's Jacob May. That's his 2nd personal foul. And this is Christian King. That's his 1st bucket of the game. First free, and the free throw is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brown. 10-17 to go in regulation. And a 2-point lead for the Tigers. Crossover dribble. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to be called on number 3. That's on 4, I beg your pardon. That's Christian King. That's 3 fouls on Christian King. And Kuyper will have it. 10:09 to go. They trail by 2, 54-52. This is Bibbs on the dribble. Wants to go at it. Kicks to the corner. Brown a spot up 3. Yes, sir. No, they're going to wave it off. What was the call? Travel? Stepped out of bounds. Okay. Stepped on the sideline, did Herman Brown. That was nothing but net. Tough break there for Kuyper. Just has not had that situation where a couple things just went their way. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying they haven't had it. They've had opportunities. Now a pull-up 3, and there you go. That was Gavin Fisher. That's his 4th 3 of the game, and that is now a 5-point lead for Grace. Any lead that Grace has had, they've only had a couple of 1-point leads, have been very, very fragile. This Grace Christian shoots out the 3s outside as well as anybody. Now a drive to the bucket is good by Bibbs. He's got a dozen. 57-54, a 3-point lead for the Tigers. Now nearly lost out of bounds, but and they drive up the glass is good. That was Alan Briggs. That was I had number 3 had that one. Yep. So 59-54, a 5-point lead for Grace with 9:14 to go. I want to remind you that this weekend, the Cougars are traveling to Ankeny, Iowa, down to Faith Baptist Bible College, where on Friday night, the 22nd of November, they will take on the Faith Baptist Bible College team, and then on the Saturday at 12:30 in the afternoon, they will take on Manhattan Christian College. So a couple of big NCAA teams coming up as they play the Eagles, Faith Baptist Bible College, on Friday night, and then on Saturday they take on the Thunder, Manhattan Christian College. 9:14 to go, 1 second shy of WCSG time. The Tigers will inbound it, the Cougars will inbound it down the far end, and they will bring it the 94 feet up the floor. This is May. He leaves it for Elijah Searcy. Now to Jaliffe in the lock. Now back to Jaliffe. He goes reverse layup and puts it in. Jeremiah Jaliffe with his first field goal, and it's 56-59. Kuyper trailing by 3. Now a pass to the corner. Christian King gets it right away back from Fisher. And the little floater is up and good by Christian King. So you could say you had the Fisher King on that particular possession. Now this is a little jump shot, little floater in the lane is good by Sam Dillard. He's got 15 for the game. He's the leading scorer for the game, but his team still trails by 3. Nice crossover dribble. Floater, what do we got? We got a foul on the drive to the bucket. Foul's on number 12. That is on Sam Dillard. That is his first personal. The shot did not go, but Alan Briggs will shoot a couple. 8:11 to go. Kuyper trailing by 3, but a couple free throws coming up here for Briggs. First one is good. As we said, he is a freshman from Michigan City, Indiana, Michigan City High School. Second free throw is up, and that one is good as well. $8:09 to go in regulation, a 5-point lead for Grace Christian. Oh my goodness, what contact there, but no foul? My goodness. Well, the homestanding Cougar fans didn't say much over there, so maybe I saw something that wasn't there. But the Tigers with the ball and a 5-point lead. Pass inside is stripped away, and here comes Bibbs with it the other way. The corner, spot up 3. Got it! That was Elisha Searcy, who got his first points of the game, and it could not have come at a better time. It is now a 2-point lead for the Tigers. Christian King with it, now in the left corner. This is Briggs. Spin move to the bucket off glass, no, but a foul. It's going to be called. Let's see who that's on. That is on Sam Dillard, so that is his second personal. So he went from having none, but the last couple of minutes he's committed 2. Couple free throws for Alan Brigg. First one is up and no good. Off the front of the rim and falls out.
Do you know how many timeouts I have? 2 fulls and 2:30. 2 fulls, 2:30.
One more free throw coming up for Alan Briggs. This would make it a 3-point lead. Free throw is up, and it is no good. And grabbed in there by Bibbs. I beg your pardon, grabbed by Elijah Searcy, and now Bibbs has it. A 2-point lead for the Tigers. That was a couple of big missed free throws there. Crossover dribble, now back to the corner, a spot up 3 ball. Got it! That was Daniel Bibbs. That is his first 3-point of the game, and it could not have come at a better time with 7:01 to go. For now, at least, the Cougars have clawed their way back to a 64-63 lead. That's happened a couple of other times, but they've not been able to get that big stop on the ensuing possession. The last time it happened, they gave up a 3, I believe was to Gavin Fisher, and it went from a 1-point lead to a 2-point deficit. And let's see what happens here. 7:01 to go, 64-63. The Cougars lead it by 1, but they will be on defense when we come back.
You say after made buckets? Clock stopped after me. Under a minute.
7:01 to go here. The Tigers will inbound the ball on this far end. It'll be inbounded by Fisher. He'll get it to King as Kuyper has gone back to the far end to play their defense. Christian King, 6:52 to go in regulation, a 1-point Kuyper lead. This is Humphreys. And again, they continue to pass it. Sort of a matchup zone here. Now a spot up 3 from the baseline is good. Oh my goodness. Bankies Omari with his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 12 points and it's back to a 2-point Grace lead. Jalifi. Top of the key to Bibbs. Out of May. Spot up 3. No good. Rebound tipped up. No. And ball on the floor. This is what a heady play. Oh, the shot no good though. Heady play. And nice catch. That probably saved my computer from getting smashed by the basketball there. So 6:08 to go. A 2-point lead for the Tigers. It's a great rebound in there by Bibbs, but he just couldn't get it to anyone that make a shot. They took a 3, but they missed it. This is Humphreys. Right side now to York. Skip pass all the way across. Fake 3. Top of the key. Long pull up 3. That is no good. Good rebound there by good quick hands by Jalifi. And the Tigers can tie or take a 1-point lead here. Going to get a whistle and a foul that's going to be called. It's going to be on number 44, Zach York, as he collided there with Sam Dillard. And he's pleading his case with the official that was a flop, but the officials are like, no, we got it. 5:41 to go.
Can you honestly say you saw it happen and he bumped into him? Yeah, but did you see our guy force the contact? I'm asking
Coach Crombeen asking the official about the play, too. It was the call is what it is, and we'll take it. So now the pass to Jalifi, top of the key. Now Bibbs wants to go at the bucket, up off glass. No, but a foul is going to be called. Let's see who that's going to be on. Ball went off the glass. That foul was on number 13, Quai Humphreys. That's only his first, but it's a couple free throws here by Daniel Bibbs. This could tie the game if he can make both of these with 5:33 to go. First one is up, no good. Boy, free throws all night long. They've not shot a lot, but in the first half they made about 50%. That's the first second half free throw that they've had, and they missed that one. This free throw would make it a 1-point deficit if Danielle can hit this free throw here. It is up. It is no good, but the rebound grabbed in there by Jalifi, and the Cougars will have another chance. To the corner. Nope. Defense just too tough for Dillard. Skip pass across to May. Looking to get it to Bibbs. He goes in, full floater, off glass and good. Actually, that wasn't off glass. That was just good. So after missing the 2 free throws, Bibbs hits the tying bucket. 66-66. 5:02 to go here in regulation. Now the pass swat away, but back into the hands of one of the Tigers. And the rebound, no, but what do we got? We got a foul underneath on one of the Cougars. Yep, that is on number 13. That's going to be Jacob May. That's 3 fouls on May. And Zach York will have a pair of free throws, and he can get the Grace lead back up to 2. Free throw is up, free throw no good. That one missed badly. It hit the left side of the rim and bounced out, never had a chance. One more free throw. This would make it a 1-point lead. It's in and rolls around. It's good. So 67-66, a 1-point lead for the Tigers. 4:50 to go. Now what do we got? We got a traveling violation going to be called on Bibbs. Yeah, he slipped on the floor in the paint area, tried to make the pass, but he'd already slipped and shuffled his feet a little bit. So again, they cannot maintain the continuity to get a lead and get a stop and then hold on to that lead. They've not been able to do that. And Zach York is still talking to the official, I think, about that call where he was called for fouling Sam Dillard. If I'm the official, I say, we've discussed it, it's over. We move on. You can't let one team continue to lobby in a situation like that. This is York. Now the pass, long pull-up 3, and that is good. Nothing but net for Banquise Omari. That's 15 points, all of them on threes, and it's back to a 4-point Grace lead. This is Bibbs, a floater off glass, no. And ball on the floor, into the hands. Now Dillard, a little baseline jumper, rattles in and out, no. Ball tipped up, what do we got? We got it off of the Cougars, and it's going to be Grace Christian's basketball. Again, they just cannot get the break that they need to either score to take a lead or to stop a score on the other end. 70-66. 4:06 to go. The official stopping play briefly and getting the shot clock back up to 25. 4:06 to go. A 4-point lead for the Tigers, and they've got the basketball. York to Omari on the right side. Baseline drive, inside layup is good for number 2, Keontae Richards. That's his first bucket of the second half, and it is back to a 6-point Grace lead. Now Dillard, a long 2, that rattles out no, and the rebound comes down to Fisher. Boy, I tell you, a 3-pointer right here would just be an absolute dagger. Would get the lead back up to 9. A stop, and the Cougars have a chance to make it a 1-possession game if they can get a 3. Now pull up 3 by York, and that is good. That is the last thing you want to see if you're a Kuyper College Cougar fan. This is Bibbs. Right, so this is Elijah Searcy. A 9-point lead once again, 75-66. Now that's going to be off glass and good for Elisha Searcy, and we're going to get a timeout here at Kuyper. 75-68 with 2:54 to go. There's not much scoring you can give up here in this situation if you are Kuyper. You're already down three possessions. You're down 7 points. Well, that's 2 threes plus another point to tie the game. So they've got to get a stop, and they've got to get a couple quick buckets. They don't necessarily have to be threes. 2:54 is a lot of time left yet. And Kuyper does not have the possession arrow. The possession arrow belongs to the Tigers. So any tie-up would go to the Tigers. Here we go. 2:54 to go. It'll be the Cougars basketball. Nope. It's going to be the Tigers basketball. The official was going to give it to one of our guys. Here we go. So all the more reason they need to stop right here. For Grace, even a 2-point bucket or a couple free throws would be huge right here. This is York underneath off glass. No. Tipped out into the hands of Dillard. He leaves it right side to Searcy. Stops. Leaves it in the corner for Dillard. Now back out to Elijah Searcy. Pass inside to Jalippi, and he throws down the dunk. 75-70. Still a 2-possession game, though. 2:20 to go in regulation. Grace, I would expect, will try to take some time off the clock right now. Take the air out of the ball. Right now, there's a swat away. Now the pass to Jalippi coming the other way. He leaves it. No, he gets it back. He misses the dunk. And off glass, no, but a foul is going to be called on Bibbs. Or not on Bibbs, he was fouled. What a strange sequence that was. And pulls on Humphreys. And I think Coach Crombie just got a warning. He better be careful. He's going to get teed up here. And the other coach comes in and talks to him, try to settle him down. But I know this official. He does not like to be, as he calls it, shown up. So we're cleaning up a little bit of the moisture in the free throw lane. And Zach York is, again, lobbying the officials. I have no idea about what. But this is where officials need to say, I don't want to hear it. Go play. Now, I officiated for 30 years. Now, granted, it wasn't at this level, but there are just some things that you just don't allow. And one of them is letting a player constantly lobby you during a dead ball. See, now he's going and talking to the other official about it. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. You got a full timeout for Kuyper here. And I'm not trying to sound like a sore loser. I'm really not. But as an official, you make the call and the game moves on. If the coach wants to ask you a question, fine. You answer it succinctly and then you move on. But you don't allow a player to keep coming up to you during dead balls to argue about a call. Whatever the call was. I don't know if it's the one where he was accused of fouling Dillard or what. Now Coach Bailey is talking to the officials. But that's his timeout. I mean, he has that time to do that. .157 is our time remaining. And the score is 75-70 in favor of the Tigers of Grace College. This will be 2 shots, 2 free throws by Daniel Bibbs. Daniel is a great player, but he has struggled at times at the line. And tonight he is 4 for 8, and he missed those 2 free throws earlier. That would have made this now a 1-possession game. Free throw is up. Free throw is no good. 0 for 3 in the second half is Daniel Bibbs. So this free throw, even if it's good, it would still leave it a 2-possession game. Up and no good. And the rebound comes down to York. That could have done it right there with 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes to go. That's 4 points. This would be a 1-point game otherwise, but it is what it is. You got to play on. Now York, what do we got? We got a foul. It's going to be called on Dillard. That is 3 fouls on Sam Dillard. And that is a 1-on-1. It's going to put Zach York at the line for a 1 and the bonus. This could make it it could be 77-70. That could make it a 3-possession game with 1:34 to go. And they're still cleaning up some of the perspiration off the floor. And this is a 1-on-1. This is a big free throw here for Zach York. He missed the front end of a 2-shot free throw earlier. This free throw is up, and it's good. 76-70. Now it is I put that up in the wrong. There you go. Okay. 76-70, so it's a full 2-possession game. This would make it a 3-possession game, but it's no good. And we're going to get a foul over the back, I believe. That's going to be on Gavin Fisher. Let's see. Yeah, but he didn't. It's 23, wasn't it? So a 6-point lead, but Herman Brown is at the line. This will be a 1-on-1. Free throw up and good. Well, I tell you, you make this one, it's a 4-point game, and it's still very possible. It helps that free throw on the other one was missed. Second free throw is up, and that one's good. Herman Brown with 12 points on the night. 76-72, 1:32 to go. And again, taking a little air out of the ball here. This is Quay Humphreys. In the corner now to Fisher. Dante Richards now to York. He wants to go at the bucket, and he goes down. What do we got? We got a timeout. He went down on the ground, and they didn't call a travel. He went down with the ball in his possession, and there was no travel called. Boy, I tell you, now one of the coaches for Grace is lobbying the issue. But again, it's a timeout, and the coaches, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it looked to me like he took possession of the ball and then fell down, and that would be traveling, but not called. So it'll be Grace Christian's ball, 1:09 to go, 76-72. And it'll be an inbounds play. They will have 5 seconds to shoot, will the Tigers. Looking to get it in bounds. And they do. Quay Humphreys flips it out, and a layup is good at the shot clock buzzer. Layup is good by Zach York. 78-72, a 6-point lead. What do we got? We got the ball going here to the Cougars. Now the officials getting together, they reverse the call. It's going to be given to the Tigers now. And Coach Bailey takes a timeout. (78-72). It'll be the Tigers' ball, and you've almost got that's going to be a 30-second shot clock. I don't suppose you have to foul yet, but if they make a score this time, you're going to have to foul. Next time they get the ball, you're going to have to foul. 78-72 with 58 seconds remaining. The lead official there, now we're going to get some pressure in the backcourt, and they're going to foul, and they do foul. Boy, they finally foul. I mean, that was Nick York doing everything he could to foul them, and they finally got a call. Looked like they were going to let that go a couple of times. This is going to put Quay Humphreys at the line. He's not scored in the second half, but he has 5 points in the first half. This will be a 1-on-1. I beg your pardon, 2 point. That first free throw is good. 79-72. That is a 3-possession game with 52 seconds left. It's probably over here. All Grace has to do is take care of the basketball and make their free throws. Second free throw is up. This one's no good. Rebound comes down to Jalifi. He leaves it for Elijah Searcy. So very slim chance, but not impossible right now. But they're going to have to shoot quickly here. Jalifi turns to the bucket. This is Dillard. Dumps it, throws it inside, but it's knocked away out of bounds by Grace. 79-72. 36 seconds left in the regulation. Bibbs, little floater off glass and good. Puck stopped, 79-74. And the Cougars are going to have to foul here. They're not fouling yet. And now they do. Bibbs draws the foul. That's 3 fouls on Bibbs. That's going to send Zach York to the line. Free throw is up and good. One more free throw coming up would make it 81-74, would make it a 3-possession game with 25 seconds left, and that one is good. Here we go. The Cougars can make this a little closer, but they can't win. Pull up 3 by Bibbs is no good, and it's swatted away out of bounds. It's going to go with the Tigers, and that will do it. 17 seconds need to be played out. Aiden Burns coming into the game. And a timeout, Grace. This is a hard-fought win for Grace. They've made some huge shots. Cornerstone, blast from the past. Kuyper had a couple of leads late, and they could not stop the Tigers. The Tigers dropped a couple of threes, and it just was not in the cards. They just could not get that key defensive stop or make that key bucket that they really needed. And, it's more than likely just be dribbled out here. It's going to be, I doubt whether Grace will try to score, and I'm sure that Kuyper will just let them dribble it out. But it'll be 81-74, I expect to be the final score. And the Cross Cup will stay with the Tigers. Pass in bounds. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Elijah Searcy. He tried to front his man, but he committed the personal foul. That, ironically, is only his first. And 2 shots here. This will be, I believe it's going to be Kawhi Humphreys. He'll have a couple free throws. First one is up and it's good. 82-74. Second free throw up, and that one is good as well. Now a drive to the bucket is good. Lay in by Dillard. So 9 seconds should be on the clock instead of 13. Pass inbounds to York and nearly fouled, but they're just going to, they're going to try to defend him. Nope, coach is going to call him off. That's going to do it. Your final score, 83-74, in a game that all things considered was closer than that, but the thing that really made the difference is Kuyper got the defensive stops when they had to, and they made the big buckets when they had to, something neither of which Kuyper was really able to do. Kuyper falls to 1-5. That's their first loss in the NCAA Division II. And the Tigers improved to 4-3, 3-0 against NCAA Division II opponents. Just want to remind you once again that the guys play a couple games this weekend. November the 22nd, Friday night, 7 o'clock. They'll be at Faith Baptist Bible College in Ankeny, Iowa. They take on the homestanding team, and then they will play the Thunder of Manhattan Christian College on Saturday afternoon at 12:30. 83-74 is your final. That's going to do it, everybody. Thanks for listening in, and catch us next time. We will be, that's a good point. Let's mention that. The next home games here are Monday the 25th, which is against Andrews University, and then the next night, Tuesday the 26th, they take on the Spring Arbor Cougars out of Spring Arbor, Michigan, and that is an NAIA opponent. So it doesn't get any easier, that's for sure. So that's going to do it for us from here tonight, folks. Have a great night. God bless. Bye-bye.
Attention everyone, we would like to present the Cross Cup Trophy to the Grace Christian University Tigers.